Right behind me is a group of Ghanaian youths who have taken it upon themselves to clean the city of Accra for free. They call themselves the Buz Stop Boys.
And they are about to clean and transform this area from this to that for free.
Beautiful people of Ghana, I am Heneba Kojosafo, and together we are the Buz Stop Boys. This morning we are working at Achimota Mile 7 police station, and as you can see, the drains has been buried by sand and weeds. So we are here as volunteers to clear the sand and the weeds from the drains, making the pavement visible and making the drains also visible as well. So that anytime it rains, the water will have access to its natural path. For free, everything you see us do in this video is free, not even a dime. Free, 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 free. So stay with us and enjoy the video.
My name is Kwame Bless Wins. You guys are doing amazing.
Yeah,
I mean, doing all of this for free, yes. Not taking a penny. How did the idea come about? What inspired you to start this initiative?
Well, the inspiration came from a statement popularly made by my grandfather, who happens to be Apostle Dr. Engineer Kojosafo.
Okay.
That says, service to mankind is service to God.
Wow.
So we are from that inspiration, we are just trying to translate that statement to something practical.
Wow. There are a lot of challenges we face here in Ghana as a country.
Yes.
Why did you decide to go for sanitation?
Because sanitation is the end game. Whatever it takes, you think about the other countries outside.
Yeah.
It's because they prioritize sanitation. So even if the infrastructure is old, they keep maintaining it, they keep painting and doing all the necessary touches to keep it intact in good faith. So sanitation is everything. Every beautiful country that we talk about, they are beautiful. Talk about Rwanda, is because we have committed people who are on the streets every day and then making sure that the touches and the patches are being patched. And that is so sanitation is everything.
Why Buz Stop Boys? Why not any other name? Buz Stop Boys.
Okay, so Buz Stop Boys because we are trying to send a message, regardless of everything that you see us do. Our focus is to be able to send a message to the Ghanaian youth, especially, and to be able to change the mindset of our people.
Wow.
Because now everybody feels like I need to go to Canada. Let me use Canada because now it's the talk of town. Everybody wants to travel outside. But why? Because there is problem. I admit there is problem, but we are also saying that just a change of mindset can change or transform the whole nation as large. Because if I have a clean mindset that tells me that yes, Ghana is the only environment that I have, and I don't pick my trash from my home and throw it on the streets, Ghana can become Canada. But the Canadians love their country so much so that they don't litter their environment. They love their country so much so that if there is a problem, they don't wait for somebody to come and say, I am in charge and therefore I'm taking care of it. But as long as that problem can affect the next person, they take care of it. So we are also trying to use the Buz Stop Boys to send a message to the Ghanaian youth and say, hey bro, in the next 20-30 years, you and I will have problem if this environment should go bad.
Wow.
So let's arise now and fix the little that we can.
Is the name ever going to change along the line? Because the name is Buz Stop Boys, but today we are seeing Buz Stop Girls in them. So is the name going to change along the line?
No, the name will not change, and it is because laptop. The moment you hear laptop, the first impression is this is supposed to be on the lap. But these days you put it on the table, everywhere. So Buz Stop Boys, but everybody is part of that. Men, women, female, whatever. Everybody is part of Buz Stop Boys. It's just a brand, but inside it's a variety of everybody.
Okay.
my name is Beta Meza.
Why did you decide to join the group?
Come on. The name is Buz Stop Boys, but the Buz Stop Boys is just a name, it's a logo, it's a brand. We have ladies among us. What a man can do, we can also do some.
It is not only the youth who are actively involved in what the Buz Stop Boys are doing. We have our mother here who has been here since morning helping the Buz Stop Boys clean up the place. Maya Marakwaba. Pacho Efra was saying. Nana Ofori. How long now in the Buz Stop Boys?
So 1 month.
1 month. Buz Stop Boys Mebo no na aba together or more this project. And then they share cry, then they motivate you as a mother. Say one so join young youth or more clean up exercise, and so that they do all of this together.
Yeah, me who in say or mama be say I was say who says a wukuru, who says a woman, baby I would say, baby I why you feel, and you're a bank one or say who says na me to me who woman, I don't know idea woman must say. People say me join me poke who be star or more yes, I don't know, I'm to me a journal. To me who almost say before you ma omuyi I don't know woman say or say me then made me who shame into me born mama near say me person me ba join mo so ma any problem until then now mama holiday Easter holiday no mo so mo ko jowu na me say me makobi so mo kwala ya mo wan say me dey makobi ta de na wo mi mu say I was say tell you many G e ma ho say omo yes I you to mum then so say we share man e wo mi me share Zoom line on free you to nim I am paying phone na omo ye dey omo ye say you to na omo aba no kacho abai wa na sa ba mu abi so omo ye side we ya onye obeka say ye fia adwuma nti ye fia adwuma de na me so me nim say o say me say sie me man mu no o say me de me de be join me say e fi nya ade a e say ye de bataye ho obi nam no want to ball na to ye buy ball gugu ha obi a chichiri bibi na o de gugu enye fe nti me de ye mi mu ewo mi mu say me nya obi a me nya group bi say wo mo ye side we me join no nti na me join no wo
Right now you are focusing on Accra.
Yeah, I should say yes because now this is where we are, and then as part of our
do you plan of extending it to other regions?
Of course, we want to go to Kumasi, but the key focus point here is the fact that we cannot be everywhere. So if you are watching this video and you believe in the fact that we can arise and fix our country, start wherever you are. Once you keep the ball rolling, if you phone us, we also come and give you the little support that we have. So we cannot be everywhere. That is why we keep saying that arise Ghana youth for your country. So if you arise in Kumasi, Temale arise, Takrady do so.
We are all involved.
We are good to go. Yeah.
We are all involved. Now, how do you select areas to clean, even in Accra here?
We believe we have our biggest hashtag is making unclean places clean. So we are working even after today's work. Whilst we head towards our various homes, everybody is tasked to make sure that whilst you are going home, wherever you find as unclean on your way home, take a picture, take a video of it, put it in the group, let's decide and go and fix it. So there's no special criteria. As long as we move around the corners of Accra and we see a place that needs to be clean, we mobilize and we go and clean.
What's your name and what do you do?
Oh, my name is Sia Suleiman and I'm a soldier. And I'm stationed at Bema Camp, Forces Pay Regiment.
What inspired you as a military personnel to join the Buz Stop Boys?
First of all, I started following the Buz Stop Boys on TikTok. So I just monitor their works, whatever they've been doing to help the country. It inspires me a lot. And me watching them every day, liking their videos was not enough for me. So one day I just stood up and asked of their location and they gave me the location and I joined them just to put hands together, promote hygiene in the country. So the hygiene that they are promoting in the country inspires me to join them. I even fall out from duty this morning and I went for 24 hours duty and I was even supposed to go and rest, but promoting the hygiene in the country is something that is very, very important. So I have to walk all the way here to join hands together for us to improve the sanitation.
We just saw you brought some items to support the Buz Stop Boys. Can you tell us your name and what you do?
Okay, basically I work for Trillium Industries Limited. We are producers of Verna mineral water. We produce a lot of brands. Let's say we have more than 80 brands. We are into beverages, water, soft drinks, biscuits and cakes. But I represent the Verna brand itself. And Buz Stop Boys is an initiative that we saw from a very onset go when they were doing it, and I mean we took interest in it. So basically, as one of our social responsibilities as a company, what we do was to support people with such ideas. So we've been with Buz Stop Boys from day one. So basically, if you watch most of their videos, you see, let's say, Verna always drinking water, and I mean I have a cordial relationship with the team. So sometimes we even join them to come and work. I remember there was a holiday, we did one at St. John, so we came with them with our crew, and we came and we all support to clean the place. I mean, for young guys to have this initiative, this mindset to do something like this, it's a game changer. And I mean, it is bringing a lot of innovative out of more guys, because I see people now, 1 or 2 people on the streets trying to clean around and do other things just to support. And who knows, you can take this on a bigger level. So basically, that's the main reason why we're here to support Buz Stop guys. Every time.
Thank you very much. And this is from Verna Natural Mineral Water. They support Buz Stop Boys. Anytime they are doing cleanup exercise, they come around, they bring them water, they bring them beverages. You watching out there, what can you also do to support Buz Stop Boys? This is something they are doing for free of charge. Let's talk about the challenges. You are doing this all by yourself. You are not being paid for it. Nothing. How do you fund all of these cleaning projects?
Well, challenges is inevitable. Everything we do in this life, of course, comes with a challenge. But regardless of all the other challenges, we are also trying to see the positive side. The fact that just one shovel and one rake can be able to make a difference, that is all we are looking at. So we have a lot of challenges to do with even equipment, because from what we have started doing, we can say on authority that over 87% of the drains in Accra are choked. Hence, in the near future, just a bucket of water pouring on the floor can cause flooding. And there are a lot of machines that pull the sand, and there are amazing machines. If you watch these Chinese people especially, you know that there are a lot of amazing machines that can be able to do the work fast and with ease. So for now, we are using rakes and shovels, but we also believe that we'll get to the point where somebody will also donate those kind of machines to us. Then instead of spending 7 hours doing maybe 100 meters job with a machine, we can use, say, an hour or 2 to do the same job. And if you talk about funding, individuals are donating to support us, yes, and also we're also using our own money to finance the cost, because in the end, the essence of having money is to be able to use that money to solve problems. So we are saying that if you have small money, let's say 100 or 200 cedis, let's come to the location. Somebody will buy condo, somebody will buy cassava bean. We put together, there is banku, we all eat and we serve our nation at large. Because another key factor of what we are doing is that we know that in the next 2,500 years, we will not be here. The only thing that will live after we are dead and gone is our contribution to the development of Ghana. So this is our contribution. So that someday when we are dead and gone, those who come after us will say there were some Buz Stop Boys and try to change the narrative. But maybe nobody supported, so it couldn't last. Or somebody supported, and now Accra is much beautiful than all the other places that we can think of.
Can you tell us your name and what you do?
Okay, I'm Henry Smith Chum, aka Abain Kobe Smith. That's what I do.
Abain Kobe Smith. It means you are a police officer.
Yes, please.
And police officer there, yours is to maintain law and order. Hey, stop, red. Why have you decided to join Buz Stop Boys to do what they are doing?
Okay, you said law and order. So when you talk of law and order, this one too is part of the law and order, because when you see the things that is going on in this country, Ghana, as you can see, there are a lot of filthy around. So I see this to be law and order. At least when I keep this country clean, it will also help.
This is something we started not long ago.
Yeah.
What are the future plans of Buz Stop Boys?
Well, we started, July will be exactly 1 year we started. And the future plan is to be able to get everybody arising in their various corners. So that whilst we are here, the same other group will be somewhere, we are at 7. There will be the Achimota people, there will be the Alajo people all across the country. The youth are going to arise up and keep doing what they are doing. Because the focal point of our message is that malaria doesn't care whether you pay tax or not. Flooding doesn't care whether you pay tax or not. It will come and spoil your TV. So we are saying that before you sit back and watch your TV go bad, why not arise with the 2 or 3 people in your community? Take the sand out of the drain so that when it rains, the water will run through and will not come to your streets. So we are looking at getting to the point where we revolutionize the mindset of our people from leadership or expecting leadership to do to we taking the task upon ourselves and solving the problems. Because when there's a problem, when there's a disaster, the average Ghanaian, those who are watching today, we are always begging at the mercy of the Lord, calling for help, calling on NADMO for a student's mattress. So I think we should just, front the problem as much as we can and then bring changes to our whole self and the country at large.
Wow. You are doing this. You are the team lead of Buz Stop Boys. You are doing this. You are not getting paid. You as an individual, what do you do for a living? How do you survive?
Okay, so me, I do civil engineering, specifically in road construction.
Oh, okay.
That is what I do up until Buz Stop Boys started. But then me, as I say, looking at what we are doing, if I should also keep doing what I do, because for example I do on project base. Before Buz Stop Boys I was in Bolegatanga, which is Bolegatanga to Polemakum. We were constructing a 110-kilometer road plus 3 bridges. And then if I go to, let's say, the north, for example, I went there in 2019, I came back in 2023. So definitely I don't have the time to do or to be able to push for the mindset change that I'm looking for. On top of that, I'm supposed to be in Kumasi, the Swami interchange that is going on. That is our next project that we are doing. But like I'm saying, if I'm in Kumasi, I cannot do what I'm doing. So I personally have given up on what I'm doing to push for this and to make sure we sustain the environment. But what is road without a sustainable environment? So yeah, that is a bit about what I do.
This is so inspiring. This is so inspiring. You talked about support, you talked about donation. If somebody is watching you out there and the person wants to donate, the person wants to help Buz Stop Boys, how can they reach you? Any phone numbers, any social media accounts?
First of all, we are on all platforms, from YouTube to Thread. We are everywhere. And then we have also our phone number is 0546 442747. 0546 442747. Of course, if you can afford the machines and the equipment also, then you don't have to necessarily give us money, because our motivation is no money. Our motivation is to be able to change the narrative. Because I feel like 67 years is too much to be complaining about the same old things that keep recurring year in and out. We keep talking about flooding over 10 years now. Every year we talk about flooding because nobody is ready to upfront the problem. Kaneshi keeps flooding because the drains are choked. The only way to stop Kaneshi from flooding is to go back there and fix the drains. But nobody cares. And then that's why we are saying, don't give us money if you can afford the equipment. Give us the machines and equipment that we can be able to use to change the narrative. All the other places that flood when it rains, talk about Dansuma Junction, Malam Junction, Kaswa, Kaneshi. All these places, the drains are choked. So I believe if we all, aside everything that we are looking for with power, if we truly want to serve the nation, then it's possible. Because the problem, it's not like I'm the only person who knows Kaneshi drains are choked.
Everybody knows.
Those who are in charge, they know.
Everybody knows.
That is what I'm saying. If you don't arise as a youth in the next 20, 30 years, but then bro, imagine some old man, you can't even walk proper. And the place is flooded. Where you go? So let's arise now as youth. And I believe we form the majority. If we say yes, we are taking it upon ourselves to fix our country, we can do massive work. And then it will shock you that in the next 1 year, you walk around Ghana or Accra, you'll be like, wow, where be this? Nima Park with this. Nima 10 Miami.
Wow. What are some of the equipments you need?
Oh, we have street sweeper. They have a mini excavator. Because like the drains, for example, if you have the mini excavator, you can do a lot more work. and then what's the name? Puller. It's just like it's a machine, but it looks like the one they use to pull out, you know, our manholes. It's just like that. So when, let's say the whole drain is choked, but then you can also remove the slabs. You just put the puller in there, and they will pull all the sand and the water, everything out.
Wow. And
then on top of that, we're also thinking solutions. So we have some petty tips and tricks that we put in place to prevent the problem from coming again. So these are all things that, you know, I can't say much, especially those who live in the diaspora.
Yeah.
They've seen a lot more of the white people using those kind of machines. And then if you speak to them and they can assist us with a second hand or whatever, I think it's a good starter for us to keep running.
Wow. Somebody is watching out there, wants to join Buz Stop Boys. What is the process for the person?
Oh, there is no serious or there is no specific criteria because we are saying that arise Ghana youth for your country. What we are doing today, if we have say 200 or 250 people, whilst we are here, others can be somewhere. So we can divide ourselves into categories, share the little tools that we have among ourselves, and we can do marvelous work. So as long as you are interested and want to join, all you need to first do is to be able to start thinking what you can do for the country. So you can come here, but still think of solution, so that if your distance is, let's say, Accra, and you are thinking solution, you might also come up with brilliant ideas of how to change the narrative in Accra.